So while the Texas Senate has repeatedly debated and passed school choice legislation, the Texas House now looks set to do so for only the second time in a decade. This is Friday, April 4th, 2025.
Texas Scorecard presents the day's first news for the Lone Star State, the Texas Minute, with your host, Michael Quinn Sullivan.
Hey, we've made it to the end of the week. Thanks for spending part of your Friday with the Texas Minute. The developers behind the controversial Muslim enclave planned for North Texas have now brought on a high-profile lawyer to help navigate the multiple state investigations. More on that coming up. Dozens of individuals, including suspected members of the Venezuelan gang Tren, have been arrested near Dripping Springs, that's a central Texas town about a half-hour drive west of Austin. Federal, state, and local law enforcement officials reportedly seized narcotics during the raid. Tren is Venezuela's largest criminal organization and has been designated a terrorist organization by both Governor Greg Abbott and President Donald Trump. The 47 detainees include 25 adult males, 13 adult females, and 9 children. They were all taken into ICE custody for processing. None of them are U.S. citizens or legally in the country. Developers of a controversial master-planned Muslim community in North Texas known as Epic City have hired high-profile defense attorney Dan Codgel to represent them against multiple state investigations. The announcement was made yesterday by the East Plano Islamic Center, which is also known as EPIC, and it followed a barrage of bad publicity for the project, which is still in the early planning stages. Over the past week, Governor Greg Abbott and Attorney General Ken Paxton have announced several legal probes into the activities surrounding the so-called Epic City. Mr. Codgel has defended numerous high-profile clients. Most recently, he was part of the successful defense team during Mr. Paxton's 2023 impeachment trial. By a vote of 9-6, the House Public Education Committee advanced school choice legislation yesterday toward the full chamber for debate. The measure would create education savings accounts to the tune of $10,000 annually per pupil. School choice has been a top issue for the Republican Party of Texas and a key priority for Governor Greg Abbott, who made it a central issue in last year's Republican primaries by backing challengers against incumbent lawmakers who had opposed similar efforts in the past. Preliminary budget proposals allocate $1 billion towards the program for the 2026-2027 school year. With that amount of money, up to 100,000 children out of the more than 5 million enrolled in Texas's public schools would qualify for the program's first year. Variations of school choice proposals have repeatedly passed out of the Texas Senate over the last decade. This marks, though, only the second time it has even moved to the House floor in that same period. The Texas Minute will be right back.
Are you worried about your kid's future? You should be. I'm Charles Blaine with Texas Tomorrow. This is a show where we're going to talk about the issues and the people that are pushing the policies that concern your family, your home, and your kids. Catch Texas Tomorrow every Thursday.
Well, we'll end the week with something of a mystery. Sources in state government have said Gary Grief, the longtime former executive director of the scandal-plagued Texas Lottery Commission, has been missing, with authorities reportedly unable to locate him. Yet an attorney representing Mr. Grief told Texas Scorecard that the former lottery executive had not fled the state. Mr. Grief abruptly retired from the lottery in February 2024 after serving 14 years as the executive director and decades working inside the agency. His tenure has recently come under scrutiny, though, following an investigation that revealed he authorized illicit lottery resellers to operate in Texas. Those online sales have been the target now of legislation in the Senate, as well as an investigation by the Texas Rangers. It was during Grief's time in charge that the commission aided a foreign gambling syndicate to game the lottery system and walk off with a $95 million jackpot. Members of the Texas legislature have likened that situation to a, quote, money laundering operation. Texas Scorecard set about to investigate Mr. Grief's whereabouts. One attorney, known to represent Grief, did not return calls. A second attorney, the one who specializes in criminal defense work, contacted Texas Scorecard to dispute the notion that the former lottery executive had fled Texas, saying Grief was, quote, at home. Texas Scorecard, though, has not yet been able to independently verify Gary Grief's location. You can find the details of all the stories mentioned today and keep up with the latest news by visiting TexasScorecard.com. This edition of the Texas Minute was based on the original reporting of Ian Camacho, Aaron Anderson, Sidney Henry, and Brandon Waltons. Nick Shepard handled the production duties, and if you're hearing this, he got it delivered to your ears. I look forward to seeing you out around the Lone Star State. Have a great weekend.